We've all seen the videos of electric cars racing other fast cars, and we all know how it goes. Yeah, they're kind of a cheat code, but you know where they always lose? The comments. Driving an electric car is like driving an elevator. I'd rather drive a Mustang GT than a phone with wheels. Tesla owners remind me of that one South Park episode where everyone drives hybrids and sniffs their own farts. Even though the source of most of these comments is sodium, they make valid points. Or do they? How many times can the Plaid do this before a charge is required? The Tesla probably lost a quarter of its battery doing that. Tesla going straight to the charging station to sit for an hour after that. We get it. So that got me thinking, how much charge do EVs actually lose by accelerating hard? Well, I have an electric car, so I want to find out. All right, here's how I think we can find the answer. I'm going to do two separate runs. One where I drive smoothly and gradually, and the other where I drive normally, which is floor it every chance I get. Then I can subtract the difference between the two to see just how much more energy I used by giving it full beans everywhere. I forgot to record this earlier, so here are all the variables I'm controlling for. I'm taking the same route, so I'll stop and accelerate the same amount of times. The ambient temperature outside was the same, and all air conditioning and heat was off, so the math should be accurate. Now, obviously, I can't do the type of pulls that I'm seeing on these videos to 100 plus miles an hour legally. I'm not on a racetrack, so what I'm going to do is just go to the speed limit as quickly as possible, over and over and over, every chance I get. This microwave doesn't get old. Here's the thing though, every time I slow down, I'm recuperating that energy back. It's not 100% efficient, but still, the energy that I'm deploying to launch myself forward, I am then putting back into the battery every time I slow down. So to be honest, my guess is at least that the end result is not going to be that big of a difference. I know electric cars aren't the same when it comes to the driving experience, but if you're driving an EV and you're not flooring it, it is a lot more boring. It would definitely be more fun, even if I was doing the same 33 miles an hour, to have a... I would love that. Instead, we just have nothing. Let's talk results. Don't worry, I'll put all the numbers up for your nerds like me. Driving slowly, or normally, whatever you want to call it, I used 1.54 kilowatt hours. When I was ripping on it, I used 1.8. So the difference being 0.26 kilowatt hours was used additionally. Now, here I can do some math. So if I divide the total amount of extra energy that I used, which was 260 watt hours, by the amount of pulls, which was 12, the percent of battery that I used every time I mashed it, extra, was 0.03%. That's very low. One asterisk, I definitely wasn't going as fast as some of these people were in the videos I showed earlier. Let's just say my 12 mini pulls would equate to about one of their full pulls. Total, I used 0.35% of my car's battery. That is very little. So that brings up an interesting question. How many times could I launch this car on a full charge if that was the only way I drove it? According to my math, 499 times. So it's just not really an issue. In general, I think I can conclude that I used about 15% more energy driving like a hooligan compared to driving like a civilized member of society. The thing is, electric cars can recuperate so much energy back that the penalty for having a lot of fun isn't that big. I don't think there was a single time where I had to brake so hard I actually used the mechanical brakes. It was all regen. So with that being said, what did we learn? Don't make fun of electric cars incorrectly, because the whole you gotta plug it in now thing, it's not accurate.
Yeah.
If you're going to make fun of us, do it the right way, like others are doing. Thanks for watching.